Good morning. We are heading from Valenca into Tui, leaving Portugal, entering Spain. The walk out of Valenca was incredible. Through the city walls, down these tunnels, absolutely stunning. I think of all the cities we've been in, that was the best walkout we've ever had.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the city walls and the ramparts and absolutely incredible. So now we're walking across the bridge. We will be entering Spain here at some point. I'm not sure if there's a line or a sign or anything like that. Our walk today is, I think it's about 20K, 19.5K. Our first kind of medium-ish walk in a while. I have no idea the name of the town we're heading to. Right now, we're just enjoying this incredible walk. To my right, looks like there's a castle up on the hill. Really, really cool. Check out this beauty, guys. Here's a little video of us acting like complete dorks at the border.
Buen camino.
Bom Camino. So we have now officially crossed into Spain. Buenos dias from Spain. Kind of cool walking across international borders. I don't know why, but I've always gotten a kick out of that. Really looking forward today. Supposed to be a little bit warmer, supposed to be flat, and hey, we're in Galicia. That was one of our favorite parts of the walk last year, was Galicia.
So pretty.
A lot warmer than last year. It was cold and rainy in Galicia.
Yeah.
Kind of excited because I can kind of see some clouds off in the distance. Now, those are keep sun away clouds, not rain clouds, because we still have no rain gear. Bye, Portugal. So up there on the hill, you can see Valenca. That's where we stayed last night. And there's the bridge we just crossed. Man, there are worse ways to start a morning. This is gorgeous. Utreya. So the last few nights, not last night, but a couple nights before that, we've been staying more in albergues with the windows open, which brings in clearly more mosquitoes. Well, Sam's got some bites that we are praying are mosquito bites. I keep telling her they are. She does not believe me at all. Come on, guys, this is one time where I need to be right. We're trying to press on. It's a little demoralizing, you know, because you do panic. It does cause you concern. We know we don't want to go through and scrap everything again. We're less than a week from Santiago, so I need you guys holding out your prayers. Pray to Santiago that these are just mosquito bites and not the little bed bastards. Utreya.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Promesas nada más que solo palabras, y si no las cumples se van a desvanecer. Algún día volverás tú al lado mío y yo de testigo. Vamos 1, 2, 3 sin estrés. Muéstrame sus pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven.
So as you can see, the crowds are clearly out. Very different than it was before. I don't know, I think we've seen more pilgrims today than we have since Santaré. I mean, there's just everywhere. All good, more company, I guess. More noise. We learned from last year at Sarria, we tried to get ahead of everybody and it's just impossible.
It's pointless.
It's an endless flow. Gonna enjoy it. You know, it's definitely beautiful.
And good for them being out here. I know it's short, but whatever. They're still doing some of it.
Yeah, I've got some kids out there, absolutely. Beats the hell out of sitting on the couch.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a very different experience. So I will say, in our 3 weeks of doing the Camino, this has been the best first hour, outside of the crowds, but so be it with the crowds.
Yeah.
The walk across from Valenca, nice. It was empty. It was a ghost town in Valenca, which was really weird. But beautiful walk out of Valenca through the walls, as you saw, across the bridge, and then Tui has been So cute. Very cool town. I almost wish we could have spent a day in each.
Yeah,
To be honest, it would have been really nice. And the second we hit Tui, just lots and lots of people, which was so weird because of how empty Valenca was. Anyway, there's a horse. So Sam was saying one of the things that was been a lot better about this one is far less bikes. Frances had bikers flying by, a lot of them on their e-bikes, and yeah, constantly getting out of the way for the bikes. You know, everyone does it their own way, but you know, these are just some of the things we've noticed. We've seen very, very few bikers. I don't know if there's a different path or how that works, but God, we're on trail now. It's awesome to be on a trail. So as we were going through Tui, the cathedral was open there. And it was a beautiful cathedral, as most cathedrals are. And just nice to see a cathedral open. We're hoping that stays the same as we keep going through Spain. Sam is excited to see lots and lots of cathedrals. Maybe more castles too. I had to do my tour of the city walls yesterday alone. She much preferred to do laundry than to look at stacked up stones anymore. Yes, we are back on the road again. And have been for a while. I'm sure it's gonna end any minute now. Huh, sweetie?
Oh yeah.
Lovely views of the freeway.
The lovely sounds of cars.
Yes. We finally escaped the swarms, so we're ahead of them all now. Peace and quiet here. Anyway, I see greenery ahead. I'm hoping there's some trails coming. It's been a beautiful morning. Holy cow, we have a barrier. We're protected from traffic. Spain likes their Camino walkers a lot more than Portugal does, apparently. With most of Portugal, we fought like we were going to die. All right, that's an exaggeration. Huge difference having a barrier here. Even if it wouldn't do anything if a car hits it, it still just feels nicer. Road walking, not our favorite, but boy, it is pretty. And yes, Sam's still with me. And look, we're matchy-matchy today, aren't we cute? Can't believe she wore the same thing as me.
Baby.
We just had our first stop of the day. It was a very cute little cafe.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Probably the nicest cafe we've stopped at, which makes sense after one of the nicest mornings we've had. It's definitely not as crowded as we were afraid it was going to be, as it was earlier. Seems like there's people have spread out a bit. It's still very early. There is ice cream right there, which is kind of calling me, but we got to keep moving. I had to have my Aquarius. Orange Aquarius, absolutely love it. Sam had her Coke Zero. I don't remember your blood sugar that you had to have checked.
72.
72, so she could have had an Aquarius, but chose not to. We are out of Tostamista country, and we are now in
Bocadilla?
Bocadillo country. So,
Oh, so good.
yeah, so we had a little ham, cheese. We even had some tomato on this one, nice tomato. Really, really good. We've got about 10K to go. So we're about halfway. I'm looking forward to a nice walk. It's been great. Temperatures, what do you think it is? We'll check my thermostat. I'm guessing,
72.
and I would say 80. So we'll see who's right. So as you can see, I was right. Sam was wrong. The usual.
Wow.
78.8, about 79 degrees is what that translates to. I mean, that's beautiful. It really is gorgeous. And we've actually had, I know we're in the sun now. We've been in the shade for the vast majority of the morning.
Yeah.
It's been really nice. 10K to go. What's that, about 3 hours?
Yeah, plus it was probably 72 in the shade.
So the morning's walk has been excellent. Really, really enjoyed it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you I don't know, 2-3 minutes of just walking the Camino. I will put a timestamp somewhere up here for if you want to fast forward it, but here's just a few minutes of walking the Camino and what it's like kind of being alone with your thoughts and the sounds and the environment around you. Enjoy. Well, I hope you liked that. It was really a nice section, as we're still in a really nice section now. Kind of cool that at the end of that video just happened to come out with the murals and everything right there. We came up to a sign where we had the option of going left or right. At our last stop, we'd looked this up and we were ready for it. They said the right way is definitely faster, it's shorter, but it's industrial. And one thing you should have learned from us bitching and moaning for the last 3 weeks is we don't like road and industrial. So we decided to take the scenic route, and so far, boy, have we been rewarded. This is gorgeous, just like most of the day has been. Trees, shade, no industry. Tell you what, I am a happy camper. I've got trails, I've got shade, I've got a little breeze, I got my beautiful wife with me, I've got castles, I've got bridges. This is the Camino. I could do this day over and over again for months on end. Loving it. What are you thinking, babe?
Loving it.
Swarm of pilgrims we just passed behind us. Sounded very Italian and loud, so most likely Italian. Italians are always a lot of fun because you can hear them, and they're always smiling or yelling at each other. You can never tell which is which. They all yell at each other and then they smile about it. What a beautiful day. Sam's back there laughing at me. Why are you laughing at me?
I can hear some of what you're saying.
I ask her for something and she can't hear anything, but like I whisper and she all of a sudden has perfect hearing. Here she is, the caboose, trying to hide. I know, with our pretty matching shirts on. We're on the road again. I hate being on the road again. But seriously, now that we're in Spain, we've been on the road for a ways now, unfortunately. Most of the walk's been brilliant. It is fine that we're on some road, but here's the big difference. As you can see here, we're walking on a big, wide sidewalk, not dodging cars. So that at least makes it a big difference. Plus, we're still in the beautiful landscape, beautiful surroundings. On the road, but not dying. Big plus. Quick blood check.
Same as last time, 72.
72, huh? That's good. Need a little sugar or anything? Or are you good?
Water.
So Sam is busy giving herself a little bit more insulin, even though her blood's at 73, and she's got her naranja because we are back in Spain. Land of the tapas. We just came in for a soda and we've got this. I honestly have no idea what it is. Arroz con, I don't know, some type of a rice dish. Sure looks good. All insulined up and ready to chow down. We're pretty close. I think we're 4 or 5K out. It's less than an hour away. Sam just had a bite, and I don't know if you'd be able to hear her, but she just said she doesn't know if it's chicken or pork or what it is, but it's very good. Second bite, could you tell more? Thinks it's chicken. Meep, meep. Somebody left their bag. Very cute place we're at here, by the way. A little circle door there. Kind of a nice lucky find. This really wasn't on one of the maps. All right, Sam, so what do you think of the walk for today?
I think it is absolutely beautiful. Easy. Not nearly as many people on it than I thought, so that's a plus.
Yeah, you're right. It was way more crowded this morning, for sure. It has been gorgeous. And it's funny, it's first day. We were in Spain our first day. The number of new pilgrims we've seen on the side of the road, sitting and feet off, socks off. Feet off, yep, they took their feet off. It was really a weird thing to see. No, seriously, it's the first day for a lot of people, so it's very different. The walk has been amazing. Started amazing and just kind of kept going for most of the day. Some road walking here and there, as we've shown you. I mean, this is our last 1.5K. Is through this beautiful forest, water running the side of us. If you get a chance to do this before you enter O Porrino, which is the city we're going to right now, it's where we're staying in tonight, there's 2 different walks. There's one, which is the shorter one, which is the industrial walk. We are still on the river walk from when we talked about it a couple hours ago at this point. Beautiful, beautiful day on the Camino. The type of day that makes me want to do this every year. We'll let you know we're checking in here. We'll probably be at our hotel in 15, 20 minutes. We'll get all checked in. I keep calling it a hotel. We're staying at a guest house tonight. We've stayed at many guest houses along the way. We tend to like those a lot. This particular guest house actually seems to have a cool backstory. I was just reading about it. It was opened in 1972 after somebody migrated to Brazil and then came back. So their grandparents of the current owners started 50 years ago and are still running it to today. So really cool to have a family story like that. Probably give you a tour and everything when we get there. Salute. All right, so as one of our tapas here in O Porrino, they just gave us a pistachio donut. Never had a pistachio donut, never heard of a pistachio donut. Take a look at this. How good does this look? Sam, is it any good?
Excelente.
Very good, not too sweet, so good. We're loving it here. All right, everybody, so we are here in O Porrino. It has been start to finish a fantastic day.
Yes.
Best walk out of a city we've ever had, I think, including in the Frances. Like that first hour,
Yeah.
I think rivals the Pyrenees right there with how magical it was.
It was amazing.
So,
the whole walk was just, I don't know, it was awesome. It was beautiful and best weather. And
So the walk in, like you saw, was just amazing. I'm so glad we chose the river walk. See from the photo earlier, the lady that was sitting there trying to read the board and decide between the two. And she picked the industrial. I sure hope she had a good day. I've never heard of a good industrial walk. Our accommodations are fantastic. The gentleman doesn't speak any English. Has been just incredible. Then, as fortune would have it, we walked out and on our way to the Italian restaurant, we got there probably at least 10 minutes early, maybe 15 minutes early. We ran into Leonard, who we met at Casa Fernanda. Yep, so he was there, and just kind of weird to run into each other again since he's just walking randomly with no endpoint where we are
Time
very
schedule.
much more planned.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this Italian food was insane. Lady came out with like a block of cheese and was like hand grating Parmesan cheese. I had a linguine with just all of the seafood. Sam had, what'd you have, baby?
Just a lasagna with meat, but it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so cheesy.
It's fortunate
Like good cheesy.
Fortune would have it again. There was a lady sitting behind us by herself, and Sam, the outgoing personality that she is, invited her over. She said no at first because she doesn't speak very good English. We asked where she was from. She was from Germany, well, actually Hungary,
Yeah.
but Leonard is from Germany, so immediately comfort. And I got to tell you what, her bad English, I hope my Spanish someday gets as bad as her bad English.
Yeah, she was fine.
She was great.
Yeah.
Amazing lady, great to meet. You'll see her in some of the videos. She ended up getting pasta carbonara, and Leonard got some type of a bow tie pasta. We sat there and talked about different cultures, and Mexico, and Americans, and Canadians, and Hungarians, and
Everything.
just exactly what the Camino is supposed to be. As I've said,
It's fun.
it is. It's about the people. So,
It really is.
slowly trying to convince Sam to do another one, but to do more albergues and meet more people, because we've been, like last year, in a little bit of a bubble, doing our little private rooms and stuff.
Which I love it. I love just doing our thing, but then having nights like this and just getting to know people around the world, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Like, it's so cool. And it's just so cool to and I was explaining to them how everywhere around the world seems to speak English. So even people from other countries who have their own languages, and when they get together, they're all speaking English. And it's awesome. It's amazing. I wish we could have done something like that.
Definitely,
Yeah.
My age now, trying to learn Spanish, I'll get there, but
Yeah.
it's a little bit more tricky. We got everything booked all the way through Amsterdam now, so we're taken care of there. So we're good to go for the rest of our European trip. Tomorrow, Sesantes is where we're headed. Looks like we got a couple decent climbs. One's pretty early, and then the climb into Sesantes is pretty vertical, it looks like, so that'll be the end of the day. It's heating up. We're getting temperatures closer to 90, so it is now 10:30 at night. I shit you not, the sun went down about 35 minutes ago.
Yeah, if that.
If that. So finally getting a little night glow. We should be in bed right now, but we're too wired.
Yeah.
So we're gonna enjoy this peaceful evening, chat a little bit about tonight, and tomorrow's probably an 8 a.m. start, and we'll get into Sesantes
Around.
probably 6 hours. Yeah, so
so
2-ish. As long as the climb doesn't kill us, we'll be good. Let me give you an update on the, let Sam give you an update on the bastards.
Well, okay.
What's your opinion as of right now?
I don't know.
Well, you're welcome for the update.
No. I honestly feel really good, and it's not the same reaction I've had before. I'm still hoping it's mosquitoes. You never know. I'm at that point where I still don't know, but I'm feeling good.
Going mosquitoes.
I'm feeling positive about it.
We'll know more tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll keep you updated.
We got Benadryl, we got some aloe vera. We'll know a lot more in the morning. Neither of us are reacting like we did before, and there's a lot of mosquitoes. And like I said this morning, Ultrea, keep on going.